Hi, Z. Yeah, I think you're spot on. This is high key. The trick with this image is going to be, to recreate this in the studio is going to be to separate, like you said, to separate the model from the background. And, the one way that you offered would work if you had some lights that were flagged and focusing just on the background. That would probably work. But the other thing you can do, and I think that is more likely was the case in this image, is if he was shooting through, just against a paper backdrop, he might have actually had his lights behind the backdrop, because then he could just put one right behind her, and then he would get exactly what we see here, which is this like soft gradient going away from her. So it's brightest right here, and then it kind of gradiates out. But he could have also done that just putting the lights in front of the backdrop and then flagging them from the model, just the way that you said. If he didn't flag them, the light would spill onto the model, and we wouldn't get this beautiful line of separation. And then I think you're absolutely right. Like, as many soft boxes as you could put in front of her and as much reflection and passive fill as you could get back in there is exactly the way you'd want to go. Nice job on this. And I think also, I think you're right. Like, the soft boxes are going to be really mostly at her height, because we can see that the light is brighter here and kind of falls off toward the top of this crazy angle on that hat there. So the soft boxes are probably like just right, just the same size as the portrait, or just maybe slightly bigger. But yeah, so good job. Thank you for citing the textbook. Yay. A lot of people forgot to cite anything this week other than their image, and thank you also for citing your image. So I really appreciate that. And I will see you in the next assignment. Well done on this. Thanks.